is Dr. Madhur Gupta, Dean of St. Xavier's Bangalore and St. Francis Business School. Dr. Madhur has an education experience of around 20 years of experience in this field. So, welcome, ma'am. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, College Dunya. It is a great honor for talking on your channel. Thank you so much.
Okay. So, coming up to the first question, ma'am. So, you have held a key position in education institute throughout your career. So, what are the factors that keep you connected with this education sector?
Well, it's been 20 years I'm in the industry and sector, and what I feel what helps me over here is its multi-dimensional facets. I feel education is something which you deal with the humans. It's dynamic, it's changing, and you can create a lot of beautiful people out of here. Everybody starts their career as a student somewhere. So if you want to change the society, if you want to get any reforms in the society, it has to start in the education. So it's multifacetedness. It's everyday changes make me be in this education sector for so many years.
Great, ma'am. So, being the Dean of St. Xavier's, so what is your philosophy of leadership?
My philosophy of leadership, it is like of 2-3 things I would like to describe here. First of all, I would like to have a good balance between trying to nurturing team and then to push them forward. A good leader, I would always believe we should know the situation when we need to fulfill their demands and when we need to demand from our team. Another thing, communication is very, very important. And when we say communication, we always say how to talk big, but here I would like to differ. Being a good communicator as a leader, we should be a very good listener. If we listen to our team, if we understand their point of view, if we take their advice, if we involve them in the process, they will work like a real team. So in that way, it will be really easy to work with them. Another third point, I really feel, you trust them to get the trust of your team members. And nobody wants to get micro-block time nowadays. Everybody has its own freedom, has its own dimension, has its own working style. We cannot set up any theoretical working style for all the team members in our culture. So just expand your mind and vision. Let people trust in your vision and you also trust in people's ability and give them freedom. Yes, there are certain times we need to set certain kind of deadlines and benchmarks, but let people be responsible of their own process and products, and then this way you will be enjoying. So being a good leader and being a great leader, the only difference is between your trust your team as you trust yourself.
Great, ma'am. So ma'am, being a Dean of St. Xavier's Bangalore and St. Francis Business School, so how do you strategize about the key program and marketing of the college, ma'am?
Okay. So what we do, we actually deal with each and every student so well that our student become our best of the, they speak a lot about programs, they publicize us, and we got a lot of other students with their mouths of publicity. Another way, as we all know, everybody is on the digital platform, so we have got a lot of tie-ups with the digital campaigns, the social media campaigns. Then also, being into the education industry, we also get a connect with schools, colleges. We connect with them, we take a lot of workshops, and we counsel the best for them. And I would say like every student should go for the management courses, but every student here should know what they are passionate about this. So it's a very simple way. We customize our courses as per the need of each and every student. We also kind of selection, we try to understand completely and we take a lot of time into that. Is the student is good enough to fit into our environment, or are we a good fit to each and every student which we are thinking can be a part of our St. Xavier's College Bangalore and St. Francis Business School, because that cultural fit is really required. Another way I feel, we cannot teach everything to everywhere, so we are not into much of the theories. We are more into the life cycles and life experiences programs, a lot of industry connect, and then how we strategize it further. We customize our all the curriculum as well as whatever we can do best to match the need of when they will be coming out. They should get the best of the placements.
Great, ma'am. So the education system in India is structured differently with as compared to other foreign countries. So, in your experience, ma'am, so what can be an inbound gain from for the students studying here in your school, ma'am?
Okay, yeah, I do agree. In fact, nowadays even Indian education structure is also becoming great.
Yeah.
We are really good in theories, but there are certain labs. Indian students, because of too much focus on the theories and reading and writing process, maybe their communication doesn't become so polished.
Yeah.
So what we are doing, we are focusing on each and every part of the student. We are polishing their business etiquettes, we are teaching them soft skills, we are also taking care of their communication, which is again has a different parts. They should become a good listener, they should speak well, they should be thoughtful, they should be wise, and they should know what to do when with full mind. That mindfulness cultivation is something we give a lot of importance in our institutes, and when they get an edge. So we have got the foreign internship, so it will not be a kind of an eyewash of their 5 days of foreign trips, you just go touch the country, come back. So we felt the need to bridge the gap between what the foreign industries and industries are doing with the students. So we have got a very good collaboration with right now 4 countries. We are collaborated with Ireland, Singapore, Malaysia, as well as Dubai, and their universities and their industries and their management institutes, they are connecting with us, and our students are going there for around 2 months. They're working there, they're learning there. So those kind of life skills and life experiences will definitely give an edge to our student, and immediately they got placed with international values, and also in India they got the best of the best.
Great, ma'am. So, ma'am, how does the curriculum of St. Xavier's Bangalore and St. Francis Business School ensure the best practice to the industry, ma'am?
Okay, this is one of my favorite part, and I and my faculties, we give a lot of detailing into that. So for me, curriculum is not only what the students reading and writing, it's much more than that. Curriculum means all the experience a student is getting while entering into a campus, going out of it, and even after that. So I always believe, when a student is giving us their precious life years, 2 years, 3 years. So it's our responsibility to give them best of the experiences.
Right.
So at St. Francis Business School and St. Xavier's College, Bangalore, we customized curriculum as per the need and passion of the students. We give them what they are passionate about. We also emerge with lots of case studies, industrial connects, entrepreneurs. We talk with the best of the industry people. They are connecting with our students. We are sending them to the real life results. Our students are preparing case studies. They are into the business industry research. A lot of research is going on because when you want to do some work, you need to go for the background studies. And our students are not much into the typical traditional reading, writing, giving exams, grades, marks kind of thing. We have come out of that system. Although I know it's important to score marks, but after that, what you have learned actually will be working for you. You have to get sustained into the system. For that, our curriculum is quite the mark. We keep changing. And for our MBA, we are affiliated to Bangalore University. On the top of it is we are Six Sigma Green Belt, international courses. We also have a business strategy day. We have SAPs, Python, Oracle, we have digital technologies, and a lot of other things. We give a lot of importance on students' soft skills, polishing their communication. Because I feel there is no point of getting a big degree with maybe say 100% marks when you cannot express yourself, when you cannot communicate what you are thinking, when you cannot give good ideas, when you cannot actually solve the problem. Because these are the skills which will be helping you in your life. And also we give a lot of importance of team building. A lot of things we give in the team where students work together, because in their real life they will not be working as an individual. Everybody has to be a part of team. Somebody will be a little weaker side, somebody will be a little stronger side. And I believe we are not, any one of us is not as smart as all of us. So our students are also believing in the power of team, the power of build up. So that's why our curriculum goes really well with the students, and because of our good curriculum, students get really going very high in their life. Because today's youth will be becoming tomorrow's leaders, and tomorrow's they'll be on a very high position.
So, ma'am, what do you think your roles and responsibilities towards the university and the students are, ma'am?
Okay, well, our roles and responsibilities are not only towards universities and students, and it's also towards our society,
Yeah.
world, and even from the global perspective. So the roles and responsibilities are quite on a higher side. And yes, for the universities, we are, we are benchmarking their programs. We are giving the best of whatever universities has prescribed in the syllabus. In fact, we have topped up with a lot of other information, other kind of activities. So whatever university is prescribing, we are doing best out of that. So that's the one of the baseline from which we are having a lot of high end programs which we are giving to our students. We have got courses like MBA, PGDM, BCom, and BBA, and out of those three are from Bangalore University affiliation. So yes, we are responsible for fulfilling all the regulations of the universities. And towards students, the biggest responsibility is to fulfill their trust. Students are trusting us a lot when they are, giving their ears to us, their precious time. And parents expected a lot because in India there's a kind of a fixed mindset what I have seen. Parents and even students when they come for MBA, they feel we should get this degree and then the life will be sorted. Life will never be sorted. This is the beauty of life. We'll be getting new challenges. But what is the most beautiful thing, what I always believe personally, this is what, the most challenges is making our life beautiful. So students should be able to take up those challenges, sort it out in the best possible way. And if there are, something will be even falling up or not going well, then also you should have that courage to go along with it. Never leave your passion, never feel you are small. Things will come, things will go, but your attitude should remain good. So this is what our responsibility toward our students. They should be they should become the good leader, they should do what they like to do in life, and they should be happy and healthy always.
Great. So ma'am, what do you think the college top priority should be the college top priority over the next 10 years?
Well, next 10 years is quite a long gap. But of course, yes, we would like to, get as much as good into the education sector. We would like to introduce the best of the new courses because I feel within 10 years, it should be, India should be out of this, percentage system or the grading system, and we should be, more approachable, we should be more affordable, we should be more to the people who have the real passion, not just kind of an idea getting an MBA degree or a PGDM program will get us some kind of job, our life will be set. So those students who will be really passionate about the industry, businesses, and will be producing more of the entrepreneurs, will be producing more of the small scale industry leaders. Where they will not search for the employment. They will be employable by others and they will become as an employer. Also within 10 years, I would feel our institute will be one of the best institutes in the world. You read about India. In fact, we are still a big brand in India since Xavier, St. Francis Business Schools. People know them by name. But we'll be one of the best brand in the world. And also, I feel within the 10 years, there will be nothing degree from here on there. People will be more based on their skills, attitude, and learning. So you get your job on what you exactly know. There will be more specifications, very less theory. And on the day they'll be coming to the campus, I feel that within 10 years our college will be giving them, why not we start our internship from a kind of, mini internship from the first semester. Let students learn when they work itself along with certain theories will contribute. This is my vision for the coming 10 years.
Okay. So what do you see as St. Xavier's, Bangalore's and San Francisco Business School's greatest strength?
Okay, well, our greatest strengths are, first of all, our best of the curriculum, which is the customized for our student. Another strengths we have the collaboration with international universities, so that international climate, the culture and the students' collaborations are making our student the best. Also, we have got best of the faculties, our professors are from IIM and a lot of international business schools. They all got the industry experience, so that is the thing we see. And they, first of all, they all are very passionate about teaching. They all are very passionate about students' interactions. So for us, it's not about teaching; it's more of the coaching, mentoring, or discussing and getting into the real case studies. Also, one of our strengths is, of course, our branding. And our students, they got placed with the best of the industries with the huge packages. So that satisfaction we get after our students come back to us and they say, we are here, we are there, and we are very happy, we are very grateful to the college, because of the college. Now we are on a very high peak, which we have not even dreamt about. That's the strength of our college. Another one strength is how we deal with each and every student. That's different. We talk about some other strengths. So we have the 40 acres campus, and our college business location is at the center of the city. It's at the Queen's Road, which is the heart of the Bangalore city. It's quite approachable, very near to the airport. So it's very opt for the students who are not from the city. And we are teaching a lot of international students as well. So there will be a day when many of the international students will be coming and studying in this plant. And another very good strength is how we take care of our students. Each and every student is seen in a state where we are closely monitoring them. We understand their passion, we understand their needs, and also we try to give them as best as they can get from the big culture, where this is a cultural diversity which we take care.
Great. So basically coming up to the next question. So what do you see as the biggest challenges for education, both for higher education and as well as St. Xavier's Bangalore and St. Francis Business School in general?
Okay. Well, when we talk about challenges, so few challenges. Education should be more affordable. It should be more customized, and it should be more approachable. This is what I am feeling. I feel sometimes some students, just because they could not spend that much, so they could not get. But I feel today's youth is more in a kind of a virtual virtual kind of dream, where they feel everything can be done by online. My dear students, still we live life out of your online world, and a lot of things are required to understand. What we see is not at all true. A lot of things are marketing giving, or a lot of things are quite bad. So this is the challenge. Another thing, getting into the reality, students will not understand. Sometimes some of the students, they dream of immediately getting a package of 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs, and they do not want to start with a package of 6 lakhs or 8 lakhs. So I always say, this is again a challenge you might not get because of some pandemics, and it's an education industry and the business industry will have a lot of ups and downs. So every time people will not welcome you with flowers or with the red carpet. So you need to get adjusted with what is best available. And then if you have the ability, you have the passion, you have the capacity to go high, you can go higher and higher. Nobody can stop you. Another big challenge which we are facing, there are a lot of management institutes coming up, and many of them do not have either the infrastructure or the proper vision. So which will we choose? How should we choose? What is the best college for them? Depends on how the interaction is going on and how the students are also learning. But choosing upon a good college is also very important. So I always tell a lot of students, do not just blindly believe what is there on the website. Website is just again a kind of a marketing tool. Go to the college, talk to the faculty, get into some kind of experience, and then you decide. Then you get the real work, and that is something you should go upon. These are certain challenges. Another social challenges I feel government should be a little more relaxed. Universities have a kind of a set pattern. Even if you don't want certain kind of courses which are outdated, still it's being running by the universities. They are not upgrading it at the time. Although we are adding a lot of upgradation in our courses, but other colleges might not be doing it. And at the end of the day, every student is getting the same certificate from the same university. So as per the student's talent abilities, we can customize a different certification from the same university. So that will be a great help.
Great, ma'am. So one last question, ma'am. So any suggestion you would like to give to the current youth and aspiring students so that they have a prosperous career ahead?
It's really difficult to give suggestions because I feel today's youngsters, youth, they are very, very smarter, they learn quick, faster. But I feel please bring mindful, whatever you do. You want to play, you want to study, don't study, go and play. That will give you happiness. Because the ultimate goal of life is not to get a degree and get a job. It is how you are bringing a change in the environment, how you are making yourself happy, be healthy, which is much more important. eat good stuff and take care of yourself, because you're good, your mind is good, your emotions will be good, your attitude, ability and skills will be improved like anything. Trust on people. Another one thing, if you do not trust on people, you will also not get any trust and respect in return. I would say like trust on everyone, but still do not be into a kind of a negative state. And it's okay to be a failure. It's okay to quit. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay to change your passion also if it doesn't work well. Do not be very fixed in something. Things change, society is changing, everybody's needs are changing, so it's okay to move for a change. And don't worry, nobody is going to judge for what you were. You are being judged for where you are. I don't believe on people where they are sitting on a big chair. I believe on people where they are doing well on that chair. So, whatever work you are doing, my young aspirations learners, be it working on an assignment, project, report, whatever you are doing, do it with your best. Because what I believe is, if you cannot do a small thing well, you can never do a big thing good also. I wish you all the best. Do well, be always happy and blessed. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your time for this Thoughts on Education interview in collegedindia.com. So I believe the students will be viewing this interview. They will be getting some insight from the thoughts which ma'am has delivered in the interview, and I believe the student can also make an informed decision viewing this interview. So thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.